So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm back with another problem statement we have in React JavaScript. So as you can see here, we have a problem statement which is we have to implement a dynamic table, and we have to build a dynamic table component that can render data with the varying columns and rows, and allow sorting and pagination of the data also. So we have to use the dynamic data, means we have to make an asynchronous API call. So if you're new to my channel, make sure that you like and subscribe my channel so that you don't miss the awesome videos. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So first of all, we will create React arrow function component and export, and then I will modify our JSX. So I will create one section, and inside I will create one div. Okay, I will give the class name to landing section, and same in the div I will write row and container. After that, I will create one h1, and inside I will write one heading which is dynamic table, and I will give this heading a class name which is landing heading. After that, I will call one component which is yet to be defined, and it will be a dynamic table component. So after that, let's define this component. So I will write const dynamic table arrow function of JavaScript, and we will import two things. One is the use state and use effect. After that, let's create one state. So inside dynamic table, I will create one state which is data, and final state will be set data, and initially it will go into a blank array. Okay, now we have to make an API call. So for that, we will create one use effect, and inside use effect I will call one function which is const fetch data. It is going to be a sync function as well as arrow function of JavaScript, and I will define try and catch method. Inside try I will write const response is equals to await, and for the URL, for the API URL, you can just navigate to your Chrome browser, and you can just write json placeholder.ivecode.com. It is a fake API for testing and purposes, and you can just navigate, and you can just scroll down, and you will see this users endpoint, and when you hit this API, you will get 10 array of users containing the name and the username, email and address, and other things also. So you can play with this API. You can also read the documentation for that. So I will just copy that API endpoint, and I will write here after that we will write const fetched data is equals to await response.json. After that, we will update the final state set data to fetch data. Okay, and the catch method we will show our error. We will write console.error error.message. Okay, so and now after that we will call this function fetch data, and we will remove this third parameter. Okay, so this is basically a simple logic for making an API call. So you can see here we have this the users endpoint, and when you hit this API, you will see we have this name, username and email. So we are going to use this columns field, okay, for the table. So what we can do, we can just create one data structure for that. So we will write const columns equals to array of objects, and it will contain a key, okay, going to be an ID, okay, and its label capital ID. After that, we will write name, label will be name, we will write username. After that, and here also we will write username. The method which we are going to sort this table data, so after that we will create one default sort object, okay, and inside we will pass this column on the basis of the id, and we will write one direction also. Object, it is going to be ASC, means ascending order. So now I will pass these things in the prop, okay, in this dynamic table component. So I will write columns equals to column, and we have this default sort equals to default sort. And now in this dynamic table component which we have defined, we have to accept these things as a prop. So we will destructure this. We will write columns, and one is the default sort. Okay, so after that, after this use effect, we will return our JSX. So we will write one table, and inside table we will write thead, okay, and inside we will write tr for the table row, and after that, after the thead, we will write our tbody table row. So we will just format the document, and after that we will create one more state. We will write use state, and we will write sort columns. Final state will be set sort columns. It is going to be the use state. Object, inside we will write column, default sort dot column, and after that we will write direction also, which will be default sort dot direction. So that is something. Okay, so now here in the thead table row, we will map our columns. So we will write columns dot map column, we will write th table head, and inside we will pass one key, which is column dot key. I will write one on click. It will be a callback function. So we will pass one function which is yet to be defined, handle sort, and inside we will pass column dot key. After that we will write column dot label, and now we will write sort columns dot column equals to column dot key, and we are using HTML entity, okay, which is and 9650, okay, 9660. So this is the HTML entity we have for the arrow one, for the up arrow and down arrow, and after that we will pass this class name using the template literals we have. So we will write sort icon dollar sort columns dot direction, okay. In this t body, what we can do, we will write paginated dot map row tr, okay, and inside we will write columns dot map. We will pass the column here, and after that we will write td. We will write row column dot key. Column dot key. Row dot id. So for the paginated data, we have to first create one state. Okay, so we will write one use state, and inside we will write current page, and after that we will write final state set current page, and initially it will going to 1. After that we will copy this paginated part, and after this use effect we will create this function paginated equals to arrow function of JavaScript, and I will write const start index equals to current page -1 into our page, and we will define this variable. After this use state, write const end index equals to start index plus items per page. After that we will return sort data, which is yet to be defined. Sort data function dot slice. We will write start index and end index. We will pass this parameter, and after that we will define this sort data. So above this pagination we will write const sort data arrow function of JavaScript. We will write const sorted data equals to, we will get the previous data from the array of object, then we will write sorted data. So this is basically a sorting algorithm which we are implementing here. So what we will do, we will create const a value. We will sort this ascending part. We will write sort columns dot column. Again we will write const b value. We will write sort columns dot column. Then we will compare the changes. We will write if a value is smaller than b value, then we can just directly return sort columns dot direction triple equals to ASC, ascending order. If it is, then -1, and if not, then 1. Okay, same we will copy this part. We will write if a value is greater than b value, then just we will remove this minus here, and we will put this minus here. After that we will return 0, and final we will return the sorted data. So we will also define this function const handle sort. So after this pagination, after that we will define this function const handle sort, and it will accept one parameter which is column, and again it is going to be arrow function. So we will write sort columns dot column equals to column. We will update the final state, set sort columns. We will get the initial state, sort columns, and on the basis of direction we will write sort columns dot direction if equals to ascending order, then we will write descending, else we will write set sort columns, we will write column direction ASC. So you can see here we have this data which is coming from the API, and you can also cross check by going to network tab, and when I will refresh the web page, you will see we have this users, and it is containing array of objects indexing from 0 to 10, and you can see here we have the sorting part. Okay, so when I will click on the each column, so you can see here we have this sorting button which is basically coming from an HTML entity, and on the basis of the click you will see the data will be sorted according to the name and according to the ID also. So that is something we have implemented, and after that what we can do, below this table we can create one pagination button. So we can give this class name to pagination, and after that we will write array dot from. Okay, we will pass this length here, math dot seal data dot length divided by items per page. Okay, dot map index we will write button, and inside we will write index plus 1, and inside button we will pass this class name also to current page equals to index plus 1, then pass this active class, and if not then blank string. After that we will pass this key which is index plus 1, and then after that we will call one callback function which will be handle page change, and it will accept index plus 1. So we will define this handle page change. Below this handle sort we will write const handle page change, a callback function which will accept page number, arrow function of JavaScript as well, and here we will update the set current page to page number. Okay, so after doing this you will see something like this. When I will refresh the web page, and when I will click on the button 2, you will see the data. So we have total 10 array of users. You can see here we have this indexing 10 is the last index. So when I will click on the first one button, we again go to the previous page, and again when we click on the second button, then the final page, which you can see here we have this 5 data. So that is something we have implemented our challenge, and you can just go through the part of code we have and try to go to each functionality. Like first is the fetch API call, then again we have the sorting data functionality, then we have the pagination data functionality, and then again we have the handle short function, okay, for comparing, and then we have the handle page, which is basically a callback function, and inside this is the table component we have, and after that we have this pagination button, okay, and after here we have this parent component, which is the dynamic table. So that is something you can also modify this part of code, try to make this UI attractive and try to play with this object we are getting. Okay, you can also use this another object we have, like here we have the users. You can use the comments also, post also, albums, we have photos, we have to dos, users. So that is something. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any doubt regarding this, so let me know in the comment section, and till then, thank you for watching.